Good Wednesday morning, friends. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We don't get home from work until after 9 p.m. So I didn't really put much thought into what we were going to have for lunch today. And I got all snuggled down in the bed and I was kind of thinking about what to make. And I remembered we had a delicious ham bone in the freezer. Remember not too long ago I fixed that ham? Well, around these parts, we don't throw out our ham bone. And I had a little bit of ham that we didn't eat. So I got up, threw it in my slow cooker, frozen. The smell woke me up and the cat. The cat woke me up about 2 o'clock this morning. So I came out and checked on it and turned it down. I had it up on high because it was frozen. And these are the results once I removed the bones. Oh, this, friends, right here is the most amazing thing to me ever. One of my favorite things is ham gravy. Oh, way. So anyway, I'm going to make my favorite soup with this delicious ham stock. Now, if you don't have ham stock or ham, you could use a vegetable stock, a beef stock, a chicken stock, whatever you'd like to have. This is going to be a simple dump and go soup. I'm going to dump it in and then I'm going to go to work and come home and we're going to have it. So first things first is a can of greens. Now these are mixed. They didn't have any of the collard greens are my favorite. So mixed greens are just as delicious. I think they're turnip and collard are the mix. And it don't matter, they're delicious. So in go the greens. Oh my gosh. This looks so yummy. It's gonna be another cold day here. Not quite as cold as yesterday. Oh, this smells so good. There we go. When I was little, I would not eat greens. You could not pay me to eat greens when I was little. My mama would cook them with a big old ham hock and they would smell so good. And she'd say, you want a bowl of greens? And I say, I'm not eating that grass. And she would laugh. Now I love them. So Mama, hope you're proud of me. In goes 2 cans of pinto beans. Now I had any since last night. Of course I didn't have any. You could use dried beans and cook them with that ham, which is what, my family always did. I don't have any dried beans. So I always keep canned pinto beans in my pantry. So I'm going to do 2 cans of those. Look at that. Now, ham is super salty, so I'm going to try it before I add any type of salt. Okay. Go. Let me give this a try here. Does not need more salt. I am going to add some white pepper here. There we go. Now, if I was just making greens and I wasn't making soup, I would add some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of sugar, things like that. But I'm not going to. And I forgot to chop my onion up, so I am going to chop up half an onion and put in here. Onions, of course, as you know, are optional for your soup. I want you to look at that. Friends, if you've never tried greens, try the canned kind first. They're not as bitter. They're easier to cook and introduce yourself to them. They're so delicious. Next, because it's my soup and I can do what I want, I had a can of potatoes in my fridge or my pantry. They're whole potatoes and I kind of took a knife and kind of split them. Dump them right in. Now you could, if you have time, I don't have time. I'm running late this morning. I gotta go get ready for work. Peel you some potatoes and put those in there. There we go. Oh, friends. I want the soup a little bit thicker, a little bit heartier, but it's a little too thick. So adjust to your, however thin or thick you want your soup to be. Don't be looking at my derriere. Okay. I'm going to add some water here. I did about half a can of water. I'm going to add that in. She's done. She's ready to go back on the slow cooker. Oh my goodness. I've got some corn muffins, just some Jiffy cornbread muffins going in my toaster oven to have with these. Soup is on. We'll have enough of this left over for tomorrow because tomorrow's truck day. It's going to be a busy day. Can't get any quicker than this. This is going to be absolutely amazing and delicious. Add a little bit of pepper there. Because I honestly don't remember if I added the pepper. Because sometimes I get to talk and I forget. A little more pepper won't hurt it. It's going to go right back on its base. I'm going to turn it up to 5 before I leave for work. It is almost 9 o'clock. We leave here about 10. So I will turn it down to medium while we are at work. And that is it. I'll be back this afternoon to show you the finished product. I'm excited about this one. This is one of my favorite soups of all time. All right, friends, I hope you have a good day. See you after a while. We're back home from lunch service. I'm so excited to have this hillbilly bean soup. I cannot tell you. I'm going to show you how to dish it up, and look at that. Oh, friends. Got my corn muffin. Now, in these parts, we tear a corn muffin up like that. I got a big old plate here, and I'm going to ladle me up some of this Krista's Hillbilly Bean Soup, my absolute favorite, right on top of that cornbread. A little bit of broth, you gotta have that. I got me a tater. Look at that. I chopped some raw onion. Forgot to get me a spoon here. I'm gonna put some raw onion on there. Oh, this is Good Eats at its finest. Little hunk of butter right on top. And there you go. My most favorite thing in the whole world. Krista's Hillbilly Soup. We got greens, we got ham, we got pinto beans, we got taters, onions. Oh. I'm one happy girl with this meal. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna eat before I have to go back to work. There it is. Try it. You'll love it. It's absolutely delicious. Bye, friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. Krista's Country Kitchen.